Hey guys, J77 here, back again with another vlog news topic, and I'm gonna go with sports here. And the reason why I'm sticking with sports because this news has been in the back page for a while. Many people is predicting it's gonna happen, and now according to some reports, one I will leave a link to, it may happen. Now, to be fair here to Alex Rodriguez here, he may cop a plea, he may not, he may take this all the way to the point where the baseball itself may actually do the ultimate punishment, and that ultimate punishment is banning him for life. According to a report here, it seems that the judgment day is coming, and it's coming sooner than what many people have expected. But the Major League Baseball, there's reports now out there that say they may impose a lifetime suspension for the third baseman for say supplements enhancement drug, which is deemed illegal in Major League Baseball. In the article, it says here, MLB won't accept anything less than 150 games according to the criteria, source, and figures that Frederick Hernandez, an arbitrator who would hear the appeal that Rodriguez would almost certainly file, would administer a similar ban even if he overturns a lifetime suspension. A largely reported has compelling evidence against Rodriguez, including proof that he suggested in a clinic to other players, going to a biogenetics clinic to other players who were thinking about using the performance enhancement drug. That combines with Rodriguez own history. Combined with Rodriguez's own history of PED use in his alleged attempt at obtaining and destroying evidence, give the league fuel to seek several penalties against him, despite the fact that Rodriguez had technically technically a first-time defender. The discipline will likely leave on Rodriguez and other players involved in the investigation as soon as Friday, the sources have pretty much said. Now, I'll leave a link. Sorry if I struggled there through the wording. My glasses are not on when I'm reading it. But this is something that a lot of people have been, especially in the sports world, has been keeping an eye on for some time, and I was keeping an eye on because this has been all I've been seeing. Despite the Yankees struggling to stay afloat in the 500 mark, let alone trying to make the playoffs, there has been a lot of resentment for Rodriguez coming back. A lot of people called the BFAN, voicing their ill will. A lot of people has suggested that he has pretty much ruined the team, which I'm gonna be straight up right now saying that's not totally true. Do I agree with the announced amount of money he had to keep him here? Yeah, I disagree with that totally. I thought they overspent. I thought they jumped the gun too soon. But in any case, there was a lot of reasons behind the certain turn that the Yankee fans have with Alex Rodriguez. But most importantly, the people who were close to Alex Rodriguez seemed to have a cold shoulder towards him, including the Yankee general manager, who basically had made a comment that made the front and back page of the Daily News and Post. So there is some sort of resentment, and yet here he is trying to get back into shape, trying to get back into to the game, even with some of the setbacks he has had in terms of his comeback in the lineup. One thing is certain: this whole thing with the performance enhancement drug, the fact that the evidence is out there, it's pretty much clouded everything that he has done within his entire career, and this may be the final line that Major League Baseball is giving. Keep in mind, Major League Baseball has been accused of being too lax on their policies in terms of performance enhancement drugs, to the point people thought their policies was an absolute joke. This was, of course, because they have to go through the union, which was fighting against it. And now, with the situation going on right now, it seems like they're now putting their foot down, saying enough already, especially after the stuff that has been recently reported, the stuff that has been going down, especially with the suspension of one of the players from the National League. I think the Major League Baseball is finally saying, we can't continue having this. We need to really set a strong message. And Alex Rodriguez, who also had a history of this in the past, is definitely someone they're looking at. Now, is the ban, if they do decide to ban, if he doesn't cop a plea, will stand highly unlikely, um, unless The appeals court says differently, but keep in mind he is going to face a ban. He may face a 1 year ban, or he may just face a ban where half the season is gone, and even his record may be gone. But something's going to go down. Unless Rodriguez finally admits to something, I don't think he's going to, because I think he would have done it by now. But this is becoming an issue now where I think that, forget about the fact that he was coming back to baseball, he may be going into the plate or into leave because Major League Baseball said, hey, look, you can't play no games until this thing is straightened out. I'm gonna leave a link below to the article. You guys can comment on it. I'd like to hear you guys talk about it, including diehard fans of baseball. What you guys think about this? But one thing is certain, that this has not been the greatest of years, the greatest of 2 years for Rodriguez, and I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what his fate's going to be. All I know is until Major League Baseball actually finally take that action that everybody's expecting them to take, he's going to come back to play baseball with the Yankees. That's the best way I can do. Am I happy about it? Honestly, if he performs and not become a distraction, so be then fine. But if this is going to continue on with a point where now it's becoming a detriment to the team, then maybe he needs to step aside and actually really seriously take care of this matter. But I want to get your opinion on this matter. Until then, this is J77 saying take care, be safe. I'll talk to you soon.